Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, we go, Simone! You know this.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Throwing now is Geno.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Ginty. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Once again, it's Ginty. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Now Geno.
That's complete. It's Ashton Ginty.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Geno now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And down inside the 15 he goes. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Geno going to hand it to Ginty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, trio left. Hey, here we go, hey.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Smith now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. To throw is Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's Prescott.
And it's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack, he got it. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Yeah! We're going to
Play action now. Prescott.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. Now Prescott, rolling to his right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, that held up for a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Prescott now. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now it's Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Smith. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing is Smith. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. After a rare scoreless 1st half, these teams now just looking for something as the 2nd half gets underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Prescott.
Screen play set up for Williams. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
29 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Smith. And he rifles one incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
To throw is Smith. Hard throw, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
390%. No ball. Middle. Check 58.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it is caught. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go. 390%.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Gino.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gino now to throw. This is caught.
And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Genty is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
We have played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They'll
try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Throw right side, complete to Williams. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Prescott off play action. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Now Dak.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw, Prescott.
Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 20. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Clock under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself. Found a way to reset the downs.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.